The AI revolution has been compared to many things, from the Industrial Revolution to the space race. But perhaps one of the most intriguing comparisons is the idea that AI is the new punk rock, the new situationalism. Punk rock was a cultural movement that emerged in the mid-1970s as a reaction to the mainstream music industry. It was characterized by a DIY ethos, a rejection of commercialism, and a focus on individualism and self-expression. Similarly, the situationist movement emerged in the 1950s and 60s as a critique of consumer society and the spectacle of modern life. It was characterized by a focus on experimentation, subversion, and the creation of new situations. Both punk rock and situationism were driven by a desire to disrupt the status quo and create something new and different. They were fueled by a sense of rebellion and a refusal to accept the constraints imposed by society, and in many ways the AI revolution embodies these same ideals. AI is disrupting traditional industries and creating new ones. It is challenging the status quo and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. And it is doing so with a DIY ethos that empowers individuals and communities to create their own AI solutions. Like punk rock and situationism, the AI revolution is also characterized by experimentation and subversion. AI researchers and developers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what is possible, exploring new approaches and techniques, and challenging established norms and assumptions. And just like punk rock and situationism, the AI revolution is creating new situations and new ways of looking at the world. It is enabling us to see patterns and insights that were previously hidden, and it is changing the way we interact with technology and each other. Of course, there are also some key differences between the AI revolution and punk rock or situationism. For one, AI is not a cultural movement or an artistic expression, but a technological one. And while punk rock and situationism were largely focused on disrupting the status quo in the realm of culture and society, AI is disrupting a much wider range of industries and domains. But despite these differences, the comparison between the AI revolution and punk rock or situationism remains a compelling one. Both are driven by a desire to challenge the status quo, disrupt established norms, and create something new and different. And both are empowering individuals and communities to take control of their own destinies and shape the future in their own image.
William S. Burroughs and Brion Gysin were two of the most innovative and influential writers of the 20th century. They are known for their use of the cut-up technique, a literary method that involves cutting up text and rearranging it to create new and unexpected meanings. The technique was used to break down the boundaries of traditional narrative and to explore the subversive and surreal aspects of language. Today, with the advent of artificial intelligence, AI, it is possible to take the cut-up technique to a new level. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of text, identify patterns and connections, and generate new text based on that analysis. This makes AI an ideal tool for creating cut-up texts that are even more complex and unpredictable than those produced by Burroughs and Gysin. The first step in using AI as a cut-up tool is to train a language model on a large corpus of text. This can be done using a variety of methods, including machine learning algorithms like GPT-3, Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3, or by using open-source libraries like Spacy or NLTK. Once the language model is trained, it can be used to generate new text based on input text. This input text can be anything from a single word to an entire novel. The AI model will then analyze the input text, identify patterns and connections, and generate new text based on those patterns. The resulting text can be cut up and rearranged rearranged in a variety of ways to create new meanings and associations. For example, the generated text could be cut up into individual words or phrases and rearranged randomly to create new sentences. Or it could be cut up into sections and rearranged to create a new narrative structure. One of the benefits of using AI as a cut-up tool is that it can generate text that is completely new and unexpected. Unlike traditional cut-up techniques, which rely on the author's intuition and creativity, AI is able to identify patterns and connections that might not be immediately apparent to a human reader. This can lead to new and surprising interpretations of the original text. Another benefit of using AI as a cut-up tool is that it can analyze much larger amounts of text than a human reader could. This means that it can identify patterns and connections that might not be apparent from a single text or even from a small corpus of texts. This makes it an ideal tool for exploring the connections between different texts and for creating new texts that draw on a wide range of sources. Of course, there are also some potential drawbacks to using AI as a cut-up tool. One of the biggest challenges is that the resulting text can sometimes be difficult to understand or even nonsensical. This is because the AI model is not constrained by the same rules of grammar and syntax that human writers are. As a result, the generated text can sometimes be difficult to read or interpret. In addition, there are also ethical concerns around the use of AI in creative writing. Some argue that the use of AI in this way could lead to a devaluation of human creativity and could undermine the value of originality in art. Others worry that the use of AI could lead to the creation of biased or offensive content. Despite these concerns, the use of AI as a cut-up tool has the potential to push the boundaries of creative writing in new and exciting ways. By combining the power of AI with the spirit of experimentation that characterized the work of Burroughs and Gysin, writers and artists can create new forms of literature and art that challenge our assumptions about language, meaning, and creativity. Moreover, the use of AI as a cut-up tool can have practical applications in fields like advertising, marketing, and content creation. For example, companies can use AI-generated text to create product descriptions, social media posts, and other types of content that are tailored to specific audiences. This can save time and resources while still producing high-quality content that resonates with customers. In conclusion, the use of AI as a cut-up tool represents a fascinating intersection of art, technology, and language. By harnessing the power of AI to generate new and unexpected text, writers and artists can push the boundaries of creativity and create new forms of expression. While there are certainly challenges and ethical concerns that must be addressed, the potential benefits of this approach are too compelling to ignore. As we continue to explore the possibilities of AI in creative writing, we are sure to discover new and exciting ways to use this technology to enhance our understanding of language and the world around us.
The I Ching, also known as the Book of Changes, is an ancient Chinese divination text that has been used for centuries to provide guidance and insight into the future. The text is based on the concept of yin and yang and uses a series of hexagrams to provide answers to questions about life, spirituality, and the universe. While the I Ching is a fascinating and powerful tool, it can be difficult to understand and interpret for those who are not familiar with its symbolism and language. Fortunately, there is a modern tool that can serve as a sort of I Ching for art, Chat-gpt. Chat-gpt is a language model developed by OpenAI that is capable of generating human-like responses to text-based questions and prompts. It uses a deep neural network to analyze the context and meaning of language and can generate responses that are surprisingly nuanced and insightful. To use Chat-gpt as an I Ching for art, all you need to do is ask it a question about your artistic practice or creative process. The question can be as specific or general as you like and can cover topics such as inspiration, technique, or the creative journey. For example, you might ask Chat-gpt, "What is the best way to approach a new painting?" Or, "How can I find inspiration for my next project?" Chat-gpt will then generate a response based on its analysis of the language and context of your question. The beauty of using Chat-gpt as an I Ching for art is that it can provide a fresh perspective and new insights into your creative process. It can help you to see your work from a different angle and inspire you to try new things and explore new ideas. Of course, Chat-gpt is not infallible, and its responses should be taken with a grain of salt. However, it can be a useful tool for artists who are seeking guidance and inspiration, and who are open to exploring new ideas and perspectives. In conclusion, Chat-gpt can serve as a sort of I Ching for art, providing guidance and insight into the creative process. By asking Chat-gpt questions about your artistic practice, you can gain new perspectives and insights that can help you to grow and evolve as an artist.